So what if I told you that you can use the top Claude models completely free without any subscription and without a credit card? Normally, to use these models, you either pay a per use or you need a paid Claude plan. But in this video, I'll show you how to access all of them for free using GitLab. But before that, there's something interesting you need to know because the most powerful cloud model that one everyone was waiting for, so that just got pulled away from every platform 3 days ago. So let me start with that story first, and then I'll show you the full free setup. So the model I'm talking about is Claude Fable 5. Anthropic launched it on June 9, and this wasn't a normal update. It was their first ever Mythos class model, a capability level that used to be locked away only for research labs and a few research partners. So let me quickly explain what this Mythos class actually means. So Mythos is Anthropic's top capability tier, basically their most advanced level of models. So there are two in this family. The bigger one is Claude Mythos 5, and it's so powerful that Anthropic kept it restricted. They didn't release it openly and gave access mainly to safety and research partners first, because a model that capable can be risky if it's misused. So what they did is they took that Mythos class power and released a slightly toned down model, which was safer version of it, and that is Claude Fable 5. So Fable 5 is the public Mythos class model, not as extreme as Mythos 5, but still incredibly powerful. So in simple terms, Fable 5 was so powerful that in coding, bug fixing, and reasoning, it actually went above Opus. So people were saying it scored around 10% higher than Opus on the benchmarks. And honestly, we hadn't seen so much of a big jump from one model to another previously. So here, if you go through this benchmark, we can see that the agentic coding for Fable 5 or Mythos 5 is 80.3% and Cloud Opus is 69.2%. So, which is a significant increase in agentic coding. And also, if we see here the spatial reasoning, which is 38.6%, and in Cloud Opus it's just 14.5%. So, for any task which requires more thinking or reasoning, Claude Mythos 5 performs way better than Opus 4.8, and we can see that there is a lot of significant difference between Fable 5 and Opus 4.8 model. And also, if we can see between 3.1 Pro and 5.5, which are the flagship models of OpenAI and Google, Fable 5 and Opus 4.8 are a lot more better than these benchmarks when we come to agentic coding or reasoning, computer use, or any other scope. So Claude model, it does perform very well than OpenAI and Google's flagship models. But here's the twist. On June 12th, just 3 days after the launch of the model, Anthropic shut Fable 5 off for every customer. So we cannot use Fable 5 model anywhere in any platform in GitLab, GitHub Copilot, or even in Claude environment. So the reason was to comply with the US government export control directive. So they temporarily suspended the model. Now, the good news is that Anthropic has said they'll bring it back as soon as they have the capacity. So it's not gone for good, it's on pause for now. But at this moment, you can't run Fable 5 anywhere, and that's exactly why the models can still get for free becomes so important right now. And before we continue, a quick request. So I work full-time as an AI engineer and I make these videos in my free time. So this channel is still at very early stage and I really need your support to grow it. So here's the deal. If you like this video, do like it. And honestly, if you don't like it, then definitely dislike it and drop your feedback in the comments because that genuinely helps me to make more better videos for you. So either way, subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends and also like this video. I'll be making more such kind of AI practical videos. I'll be comparing different models. I'll be providing you the videos on how to use flagship models for free. Let me explain why this matters. So these three Claude models are not free models. They are premium paid models. So let me show you what I mean. So on the normal Claude app, the free plan only gives you Sonnet 4.6 and Haiku 4.5. So even those come with tight limits. You run out of message pretty quickly, and Opus, the most powerful one, is not even available on the free plan. So for Opus, you need a paid plan which starts at around $20 a month. And if you use them through API, every single one of them is paid per usage. So Opus, Sonnet, or Haiku, all of them cost money in any serious use. So if you watched my channel, you know I keep sharing ways to use AI for free. I have made videos on running Claude Code with free open models and on running models like Java 4 locally and how to use Codex. I have also made video on how to build application completely free in Google AI Studio. So this one is GitLab, which one is another solid way to get the paid Claude models without paying for it. So let's compare the costing of these three models. So Claude Opus 4.8, this is the premium one. Normally it's not on the free Claude plan at all. You need a paid subscription for it. And on the API, it's the most expensive, around $5 in and $25 out per million tokens. So it's the smartest model. So for big complex projects and serious multi-step work, this is the one after Fable 5 went away. So Opus 4.8 is the strongest model you can get right now. And second is the Claude Sonnet 4.6. Normally you get a very limited free version of this, but for real usage you pay. On the API, it's around $3 in and $15 out. So this is honestly my favorite. The balanced pick. It's almost as good as Opus in coding, but much faster. And for about 80% of daily work, Sonnet 4 point is perfect. But if you're working on any complex task or any complex project, then I think you would be choosing Opus 4.8 because of its agentic capabilities. And third is Haiku 4.5. This is the latest and cheapest, around $1 in and $5 out on the API. So it's the fastest. So for a small quick task, a single function or a quick fix, or if you want any small changes, I think you can go with this model. So the simple rule, big and complex work, go with Opus 4.8, and Sonnet 4.6 is daily sweet spot. So for a fast little task, go with Haiku 4.5. And the best part is in GitLab, you can switch between all of these models inside the same project. So the point is, all three of these normally cost money, and we are about to use them for free. Let me show how we can do this in GitLab. So let's set it up. First, go to gitlab.com. So all the links I use here are in the description, so you can copy them from there. So for sign in, you have got three options: Google, GitHub, or email. So I'll sign in with GitHub. So I'll just click authorize here. You'll be receiving a verification code to your email. Just copy it and put it here and verify your email address. So once the verification is successful, we'll refresh the page. So I'll be selecting the role as software developer and give it as I want to explore GitLab. Would you like to do a project? Create a new project, and who will be using GitLab? Just me. Continue. So here, just click on create project. Now, once the project opens, you will see a start free tile option on the right side. So I'll click on it, and here, if you want, you can enter the country name. I'll just give it my YouTube channel name and select the country and click on activate my trial. And here's the best part, it doesn't ask for a credit card, so the trial activates directly. So if you're on the free trial, you get 30 days, and on premium or ultimate, you get up to 60 days. And this is what unlocks all the Claude models for you. And also there are other different models from different providers. So now let me actually show you the free models working. So on the right side, you get the options here. So we have all the Claude models, Claude Haiku 4.5, we have Sonnet 4.5, we have 4.6, and we have 4.7, and we have 4.8. 4.8 as well. So I'll be using this for this demo. Also, you have models from OpenAI. So we have GPT 5.1, 5 codex, we have 5.2 codex, 5.3 codex, and 5 mini. I'll go and click here and I'll be selecting 4.8. So search for 4.8 and select the model that you're using here right now. So if you want to verify the model, uh, a way of doing it is just ask what model you are using right now. This is one of the dumbest way of actually knowing what model we are using because we can see it right away, right? We can see it right here. I just asked it to make sure this is working. So for just testing this free version, I'll build a very simple application. I'll ask it to create a simple tic-tac to game in a HTML file. Click enter. So the mistake I did here was we have to go inside of the project. So what I did was outside of the project, I just asked it to create and it provided me the HTML script. Now, right now we are inside of the project and I'll be asking the same query for it. Or what I can do is you can click on new chat here, click on GitLab Duo and just place the same prompt here. Since we are inside of the project, it has to be creating the files inside. So it's asking for me for few approvals where it will create the script and it will commit later on. So I'll just create approve. We can see that it has already created this script here. Now what it does is it will commit this and it will push to the branch. So it has created this at tic-tac-toe game and now it's asking for approval for the merge to my main branch. I'll approve it. We can read the description and also the JSON here. I'll just click on approve. Okay, now it has created this branch here at tic-tac-toe and we can see if we go to this branch, we can see that here we have the HTML. Here, here we have an option. Here we can see that we have this one. What this does is it will merge the code from this branch to our main branch. I'll just click on it. So we can see that here it has created a PR to merge from this feature branch to our main branch. If we go down here, we can see how to merge this. So if I'm using this, then it will delete the feature branch and it will merge all the changes to our main branch and later it will delete the feature branch. Or if you want, you can do squash commit if you have a lot of commits. So I'll just click on merge. The merge is complete. If I go to my project and look here, in my main branch, I have this script here. To get this project, what you can do is you can click on code. You can either download zip or you can clone this repo to any of your folder in your local machine. So I'll download the zip file. So I have the script here and if I open it, just bring it up here. Yeah, we have the game ready. So a few honest points before we finish. First, this is a trial. It's free for 30 days, and after that, it stops. So use it while it lasts. Second, these free AI offers change really fast. Today, Fable 5 is gone, and tomorrow some new model or other offer will show up. And I keep making a video whenever that happens. And third, like always, this is great for learning, testing, and prototyping, or if you are freelancing. But for serious production work, you still need to review everything carefully. So treat the AI as a powerful teammate and not a complete replacement. So that's it for today. Fable 5 may be on pause right now, but with GitLab's free trial, you can use Opus 4.8 and other Claudes and OpenAI's flagship models. So all of them are normally paid models. So here you can use completely free. So if you found this useful, please support the channel, like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with someone who's into AI. I make these videos in my free time, and your support genuinely helps the channel grow. And tell me in the comments which Claude model you are going to use for free. So I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep building something exciting.